Good evening. I'm Ashley Rowe with Hannah Bueller. Tonight, an effort to keep people from being overwhelmed by the side effect of higher property values.
And these are affecting people in some neighborhoods much more than others. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Nikki Dementri joins us now. She's explaining how groups are working together. Nikki?
Yeah, Ashley and Hannah. So we can finally see what a complete reassessment of more than 90,000 residential and commercial properties here in Buffalo look like. This is the map behind me right here. Now, good news, all the neighborhoods have increased in value, but the bad news, property taxes could go up, and according to this map, people in neighborhoods like the West Side could see a drastic increase, something the Buffalo Property Tax Coalition is trying to stop.
3 voices, 3 different organizations.
We are taking our most vulnerable residents and essentially kicking them to the curb.
These people, it's not a question of them moving. There is no place for them to go.
We want this to be something that protects low and moderate income homeowners into the future.
Push Buffalo, the Fruit Belt Advisory Council, and Partnership for the Public Good are among 13 groups pushing for partial property tax exemptions for income qualifying homeowners.
The goal of that kind of exemption is to allow people to stay in their homes if that's what they choose to do, and to maintain the fabric of the neighborhoods that we have in Buffalo.
The city recently completed a reassessment of more than 90,000 residential and commercial properties for the first time in 18 years. All of the city's neighborhoods have increased in value, which means property taxes for some could rise too. Letters to those neighbors were just mailed out, and some neighborhoods, like those on the West Side, could see more than a 200% change.
We have low and middle income homeowners who are not going to be able to pay this, and their houses are going to be going up for auction if we don't do something now.
Yes, I'm not foolish. I understand that the city's got to raise revenue, but let's do this in a way that's not going to crush the residents that have been there long term.
But this fight didn't happen overnight.
We've been talking to people about this for years, getting people ready, trying to help them understand, but it doesn't really make sense until it's real.
Now that the reassessment is completed, the exemption needs to be done by March 1st.
The Common Council would need to pass a resolution asking the state to enable them to create some kind of exemption like this. Then the state would have to pass an enabling act to allow the city to do it. Then the city has to come back and pass an ordinance to actually create the exemption.
The Partnership for Public Good is holding a town hall meeting next week. There's also a meeting in the works at City Council chambers for next month. But for now, live in the studio, Nikki Dementri, 7 Eyewitness News.